What is going on, everyone? I had to jump on here and I had to go over historical moment in the markets, the 2024 presidential election. The markets have absolutely been ripping to open up this session here. Extremely volatile. I took some trades on my Top Step account. I took a couple of trades. I was up $200. I told myself I was going to stop. I seen another setup, one of the setups that we cover actively inside of Evolution Traders. I could not resist. I took that third trade. I'm up $700. I've got to stop before I end up giving it all away. But I wanted to jump on here because, not only for, historical kind of purposes, right? To say, hey, what? I covered a little bit of price action here on the 2024 presidential election. But because there's some key levels that I think all of us need to kind of keep in mind going into tomorrow's session. I know a lot of traders are going to be trading the overnight session, the London session, the pre-market. This is some of the things that we need to kind of look at, right? Depending on who wins. And again, we don't know. It's still very, very early. But depending on who wins, we could definitely see a sway in what the price action does. Okay. So with that being said, we're looking at the daily chart here on the Nasdaq futures. Now you can see kind of a technical reason more so than just because of, what's going on with the polls right now, but you can see a technical reason for the breakout. That technical reason for the breakout is we've recently reclaimed tonight, like today, the 20-day moving average on the daily chart. That's very, very significant. That 20-day moving average was sitting at 20,409. And you can see there was nothing here, just nothing but airspace. And that's kind of why, we're getting this technical kind of pull up to the upside, right? So with that being said, we do have daily supply at the linear regression sitting right here, right around 20,680. So if we continue to kind of push forward a little bit more, you can see, 680 kind of maybe get tagged tonight, right? Which is still 100 points up to the upside. That would take us up around 1.5% to around 300 plus points on the NAS. Again, given the significance of what's going on tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if you do see a little bit of a pullback. Now, for a buying opportunity to maybe kind of put something on, here are some levels that I'm looking at, right? I'm going to the hourly chart, and there was actually a picture perfect breakout here on the hourly chart 2 hours ago. And that was once we reclaimed this 200-day moving average. We had nothing but airspace into the 1 hour linear regression at 20,545. So we've got this little bit of a pause candle here, right? So our longs, if we're looking for long breakouts, need to come over 20,639, okay? 20,639. Our pullback, our support, 20,545 can be looked at as an area of opportunity to bounce if we overshoot that, okay? Because it's entirely possible. These supply and demand zones, they're not brick walls. They are rubber bands. They are meant to bend around a little bit. If we overshoot that, taking out the previous hour lows, I would look for a bounce somewhere around 20,510, okay? 20,510. So if we do come down to this area around 20,500, 20,510, and you start to get a retracement where we start to pull back up to the upside, you can use that swing low as a stop, and you can ride that back into 550 and then into 600, okay? If we get an hour candle that closes below 20,510, okay, then you're looking for the following hour candle to confirm, and you've got a lot of room back down to where this kind of breakout started, and that's going all the way to 20,422. So let's actually get out the drawing tool here. So this is what I'm looking at. This breakout here over the 200 period moving average, hell of a breakout. There was nothing here, okay? So notice how congested it is down here, right? You see how congested that is? Notice how once we got this hourly breakout, that's a stupid line. I didn't get it right. Notice how once we got this hourly breakout, all we had was the rising Bollinger Band, and then we had a linear regression up here. So that's a good zone. So what I'm looking at is this indecision candle here, and that indecision candle is just a little bit of a pause candle. It's not signifying a change in trend just yet. We would have to close below that and then push down here towards this 5-day moving average, or even the 10-day moving average. Those would be the short opportunities. What I'm looking for is an overshoot of this linear regression into this rising 5-day moving average consolidation, and then a push back up. And I want to use that swing low as a stop and ride this back into 20,600. That's going to be the level. So again, be very, very careful. If anything, load up some evals. If you guys need some evaluations, you guys can get some through my link down in the description box below. I believe you can reset them right now for $35 if you have any busted accounts. If you guys are looking to trade with me tomorrow, join Evolution Traders. That link is down in the description box below. I offer one-on-one mentorship. I offer all my courses and strategy guides, kind of going over how I trade. And we've got an awesome online community of traders who are all like-minded and ready to kind of, you know, attack the markets each and every single day. So definitely a good learning experience for those of you guys who are serious about trading. Again, don't come to the room if you guys are not serious about learning and actually going to put forth the effort to want to change your bad habits. With that being said, give me a like, guys. 8,000 subscribers. I'm going to have to do something cool for all of you guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Let me know, are you guys trading overnight tonight? Some of you guys I know are not even going to go to sleep tonight, right? So you guys are going to be so excited. Again, hopefully your president, whoever you want to win, wins. I know who I want to win. I'm not even going to get into it here, but let's just say I'm leaning a little bit more towards the old orange guy. Okay, so if you don't like it, I apologize, but that's just kind of where I rest right now and where I reside. So with that being said, I'll see all of you guys on the next video.